As we inch closer to the Final Four, every game is like going to war as the doors get narrower and narrower. Painit na painit ang bakbakan sa 9-4 season ng NCAA dito po sa Phil Oil Private Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. Earlier, the Letran Knights defeated the EAC Generals 91-82. And for our main game today at 4 p.m., it is the JRU Heavy Bombers going up against the Giant Slayers, the hosts for this year, the Perpetual Help Altas. There you can see Perpetual at 7-5 and JRU at 2-11. It is Prince Eze, Edgar Charcos, and the Altas going up against Darius Estrella, Jed Mendoza, and the JRU Heavy Bombers. Mapapanood po tayo sa SNA, sa Liga, TFC.tv, and of course sa ating number one sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCAA. Magandang hapon po, kapamilya. Mix Bustos on the call today kasama ang Rainman ng Philippine Basketball. Walang iba, si Renren Ritualo. Renren, magandang hapon sa'yo.
Magandang hapon, Mr. Game Time. Magandang hapon, mga kapamilyang NCAA.
Alright, so ngayon, Renren, malaking games ahead. This is a big game ahead rather because for Perpetual, as they are at 5th place at 7-5, malaking bagay ito para kahit pa paano maka-inch closer para mag-tie sa CSB at 4th place.
Well, LPU Pirates got a taste of first loss against the Perpetual Altas. Much needed win by the Altas nung last Friday yon. Ngayon pa din against the JRU Heavy Bombers, kung titingnan mo, ang Perpetual ang mas may kailangan ng larong ito. So, I think they're gonna give extra effort or double the effort against the JRU Heavy Bombers. But, the Heavy Bombers, makita mo 2-11, but ibibigay nila dito yung buong laro nila because they don't want to end up 2-12. Kasi mas magandang tingnan yung may mga panalo ka talaga against lalo na itong Perpetual. Gustong-gusto nilang talunin yan because sa taas ng standings yan.
Lalo na rin, syempre, delikado nga talaga sa basketball, especially teams with, nothing to lose and everything to gain. Pero Renren, balikan muna natin ang first round matchup ng Perpetual and JRU. Perpetual led by 9 after 3 quarters. It was tight in the end game. Edgar Charcos had a big game, pero Renren, it was Jello Razon that provided the daggers.
Well, ito pa yung time na hindi pa na-injured si Edgar Charcos. He scored 25 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Pero hindi naman papayag si Jed Mendoza makalamang. 21 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist si Jed Mendoza. But yung time na yun, yung magkalaban sila, Perpetual led as much as 13 points, but humabol ang JRU with a late run. Lumamang pa sila ng 70-69, 2 minutes 34 left in that ball game. But after that, nagpakawala ng tatlong 3-pointers atong Perpetual Help. So umalagwa talaga sila doon. They made more triples, 10 triples in that ball game, but ang dami nilang tinira. But the most important, they got that win.
Actually, it was tied at 72-all, pero Jello Razon with 2 big threes to send that game away to get that win against JRU. Pero ito na nga, makikita natin ang Giant Slayer. This man, Prince Eze, despite the 25 and 23, Renren, you covered that game with our kapatid na si Martin Javier. Pero take us through that final play when he got that offensive rebound against Mike Zuzu.
Well, hanggang ngayon, paus pa rin ako dun sa game na yun. Napasigaw talaga ako. Kasi 30-game winning streak. 30 games ang LPU. Nung last season pa yon. So, combined 30 games yon. Until last Friday, against this Perpetual Help, itong si Princess, led by Princess, 25 points, 23 rebounds, 2 block shots. Akala mo alley-oop pass ulit yun, di ba? Nagkaroon ng first round, it was an alley-oop pass, but it was a missed shot, missed 3-pointer by Peralta in the corner. But Princess was there, the collector, collecting that rebound and putting it back on time.
Kumbaga, he was there at the right place at the right time, collecting the biggest offensive rebound of his career. And Prince Eze is actually the top 2 in the league when it comes to offensive rebounds at 4.6 a game. Ironically, against Mike Harry Zuzu, na kinuhaan na ng offensive rebound for the win.
Nag-challenge nila. I mean, may personal battle yung dalawang yan.
Yes.
I'm sure ang trabaho ni ni Princesa is to limit Mike Harry-Zuzu. If you saw that ball game, it was poster after poster. Unang-una yung alley pass kay Princesa with the slam dunk against against Mike Harry-Zuzu. But in the second half, makikita mo yung left hand dunk ni Mike Harry-Zuzu with a statement dunk.
Magkataktakan eh.
Oo, grabe talaga. Until that final second, yung
putback.
That's a putback by Princesa.
Alright, so that was definitely a classic last September 21. Pero syempre, sabi nga ni Renren, hindi naman pahuhuli ang JRU Heavy Bombers. And if they need to rack up some wins, kailangan nila ng armas, backup ammo. Hindi lang mula kay Jed Mendoza, pero for this guy, Darius Estrella.
Darius Estrella gets the San Sebastian Recoletos, 19 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Talagang kailangan na kailangan. If you're rebuilding a team, kailangan mo talaga ng mga makikita mo for next year na. So, syempre, ito na yung mga kailangan na pieces ni Coach Berhel Meneses for next year na gusto niya i-build around yung team niya.
And the former juniors MVP, Darius Estrella, is averaging 6 points, 2 rebounds, and close 2.5 assists per ball game. Alright, so bago po natin simulan ang bakbakan ng Altas at Heavy Bombers, puntahan muna natin ang third member ng ating broadcast panel. Walang iba kundi si Angelique Manto. Hi, Angelique.
Hi, Migs, and hi, Renren, at hello sa mga kapamilya nating nanonood dito sa NCAA Season 94 on SNA. Painitin natin ang usapan sa Twitter world kasing init na magiging action natin sa pagitan ng Perpetual Altas kontra sa JRU Heavy Bombers. I-tweet nyo lang kami gamit ng ating official hashtags, hashtag NCAA Season 94 and hashtag Galing NCAA. Para rin sa mga kapamilya natin na wala sa kanilang tahanan pero gustong malaman ang mga nangyayari dito sa laro natin, pwede po kayong manood via the #1 sports website in the Philippines through our live stream sa sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCAA at pwede rin po sa aming YouTube channel sa youtube.com/ABS-CBN Sports. I'll be back and I'll see you in the game later, Migs and Renren.
Alright, so bago po natin simulan ang bakbakan ng Altas at Heavy Bombers, we will be back. Of course, keep it here for the 94th season of the NCAA dito lamang sa SNA.
Edgar Charcos, point guard.
Jello Rason, shooting guard.
Eze Prince, center.
Romel Mangalino, forward.
AJ Coronel, shooting guard.
Mark Adrian Malyari, point guard.
Jed Mendoza, shooting guard.
Richard David, forward. Jun Mark Silvares, center.
Darius Estrella, shooting guard.
Game time na po, kapamilya. Starting 5 for Perpetual help. It is Charcos, Eze, and Coronel, the ones consistent in that starting 5, together with Romel Mangalino and Jello Razon. It's usually Kim Aurin, and last game it was Kai Jimenez who started for Coach Frankie Lim para naman sa JRU Heavy Bombers. Ang consistent na starting 5, Malyari, Mendoza, Silvares, Estrella, and now Mega David going up against kumbaga, pinalitan ni Leo Esguerra at the starting 5. For our officials today, it is Jay Castroverde, Romil Alcoran, Pablo Bracero, and the Feby Boy Galiga as the alternate referee. It's a crucial game for Perpetual as they want to tie with CSB Blazers para makuha yung Final Four slot, Renren.
Yes, grabe. Ito yung game na talagang hindi nila pwedeng bitawan. But of course, hindi pwedeng ibigay lang to ng JRU. Kailangan kunin nila to against the JRU Heavy Bombers, who is hungry for a win.
And also, Charcos is hungry to get back in shape after being out for an injury. Pero yun na nga, good pass inside to AJ Coronel.
Well, I've been telling this in the coverage. Charcos is a really big key for Coach Frankie Lim because yung nawala siya in the 3 games, grabe, sobrang pilit ng mga laro ng mga players, mga teammates niya, Razon, Kip Baurin, everybody was forcing to create. But nung pagdating ni Charcos, nagkaroon ng calmness, nagkaroon ng fluidity. etong executions. Makikita mo, 2 out of 2 in the field. Etong Perpetual Health
Fluid na
Altas.
fluid rin, as you mentioned, yung offensive set doon as Jello Razon hits his first triple off the ball game. Silvares inside, no good. Second rebound by the collector. Pero turnover, kuha ng JRU, wala. Rebound, Prince Eze, third rebound for Eze.
Yeah, Eze is playing big minutes. I think he's averaging, 35, 39 minutes per ball game. He had 6 turnovers the last time, but he made up so much for it. I mean, talagang bumawi siya sa mga 6 turnovers na yun.
Mangalino jump shot, no good.
Atong sila Coronel, si Mangalino, they were the X factor also in that ball game against LPU. They refused to lose. They were hustling for those loose balls and those 50-50 balls.
All tatawagan si JRU, babalik ang bola sa Perpetual Help. Prince Eze, now to Mangalino, up top, high post, he has this shot, this big man, stretch 4. Jello Razon hit a 3 earlier, now to Eze at the post. Jump shot, short corner, all air. Possession, mapupunta sa JRU.
Ito naman sila Silvares. They're really physical, itong mga taga-heavy bombers. They won't let Prince Eze just get into that paint easy.
That will be the biggest challenge
Oo.
for JRU. Not to make it easy for Eze.
Oo. Kasi pag nagpunta na siya sa paint, mahirap nang pigilan to eh.
Siyempre, the tallest man on the floor in this game gets a screen. Estrella from Silvares. Estrella pull-up jump shot, still all air on back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, I think that the second block of Prince Eze. Kanina, yung first niya, sumabit pa yung kamay niya sa net. Now, ito yung jumper naman na block niya.
Ronel avoids the double. Razon inside to Eze. Just couldn't find his mark. Possession, babalik sa Perpetual.
Look at the hustle of Mangalino. He's diving for the loose balls early in this game.
Well, one notable starter last game rin was Kite Jimenez.
Oo, Kite Jimenez.
Malaking addition yan.
Yes, malaking addition yan. Medyo lumalim ang bench production ni Coach Franklin because of the arrival of Jimenez. That last game against LPU, may sakit pa to si Jello Razon. So, hindi sila pa kompleto. Ito lang yun, nakompleto sila.
Tama yun. Angelique later on will discuss that yung pinakamalaking bagay para sa Perpetual Help na yun nga, kompleto sila finally on their 13th game this season. Coronel racks up the board. Charcos now providing some stability for the Perpetual Help. Charcos to the corner kay Razon, the rookie from the Junior Alta's program. 14 left on the clock. Mangalino gets doubled now by Charcos. Mangalino to Razon inside, cutting inside. Jello Razon, that's good.
Actually, that's the favorite play of Charcos. Yung dalawang big man nagpipick sa kanya on top.
Why not creating some misdirection for their 7th point in this game? Wala pa pong score ang JRU. 7-0 lamang po ang Perpetual Help.
Mga kapamilya, nagbabalik po tayo dito sa NCAA Season 94 on SNA. Mix and Renren, back to earth and back to work. That is the headspace that the Perpetual Altas are in coming to this game. May halong swerte nga daw yung malaking panalo nila in their last game. But as Coach Frankie Lim mentioned, that game signals that they are doing something right. They've beaten the #1 team, but that doesn't mean that they are beating the last any easier. Kaya naman high-intensity basketball, intensity level 10, yan ang hanap ni Coach Frankie Lim from his team. This game is of special importance din para sa Koponan. Nabanggit nyo nga kanina dahil first time ito na maglalaro silang kumpleto at healthy. No flus, no sicknesses, no injuries, and Coach Frankie puts high regard to that. Kaya naman they know the opportunity they have, so they are not putting this game to waste. Mix and Renren?
And datahi ko lang sa report ni Angelique. Thank you, Angelique, for that report. The daughter of Coach Frankie Lim, Mia Kalim, just mentioned to me that things just got real after that game against LB. But as we can see this replay, this Vivo V11 perfect shot of the quarter, courtesy of Jello Razon. They know that every game after that big win matters now. Syempre, as inching into the Final Four, as Edgar Charcos pushing on the Flames for an 11-0 blast. Yun na nga. So every game matters now for Perpetual. Not really taking for granted everything, di ba?
Yes, kasi if you take that, after that win against LPU, pag natalo ka, So the next game, parang nabaliwala mo lang din yung big game na yun. So every game now is they're gonna treat it as a big game kasi they can't afford to lose. They're catching up on that Final Four spot.
Now Razon to Mangalino. To Eze at the post. Good pass inside to AJ Coronel.
I like the ball movement, the unselfishness of each Altas right now. They're moving that basketball pretty well. Talagang hinahanap nila yung open man.
Sabi ni Ayeng, let's go JRU, laban lang. Now, Redren, I want to ask you, on the other side of the coin, most likely, hindi papasok sa Final Four ang JRU. What's it like to be in that position and to play all out, given your remaining games?
Of course, if you're playing college basketball and you're representing your school, there's always pride and honor. That's why I keep on saying, yung standings, it doesn't matter kasi every game, those players, those coaches, sila Coach Verhel, they're gonna give their all kasi they're representing their school.
That will be the challenge for this rebuilding a team as ito na nga si Kite Jimenez. Minimension mo ito sa akin kanina, Redren.
Kite Jimenez, very explosive player, although he hurt his knee in the preseason games before the NCAA started. Rebounding, lamang na lamang.
Open for three. Yes, open for three. Coronel puts it in.
Mix, isang game lang, one big game para ma-boost yung confidence ng isang team, which happened to this Perpetual Health Altas. They are scary because they just beat the number one team in our league right now. So yung confidence level niya napakataas.
And right now again a stop by Perpetual Health. 2 threes already for them in this game. Jimenez for three. Malakas for his first attempt. Rebound by De La Vergen. De La Vergen pushing the break. They got numbers. Pulls it up. Rebound by JRU. Offensive rebound on that one. De La Vergen gets it back. For three. Mendoza. Yung palang ang kanilang basket in this game. Running and gunning. Kite Jimenez sidesteps it up. Good D by Mendoza. Rebound by De La Vergen. De La Vergen putting on the brakes. Mendoza struggling to get a basket. Inside, a tap by Romel Mangalino. And known as a defensive team, Renren, 58% in the field itong Perpetual Health.
Perpetual, kasi naman nandiyan si Princesse. Sobrang lapit na tumira. Minsan lang mag-mintis yan. Ito si Princesse. Tapos everybody's taking high percentage shot right now kasi they're moving that basketball. Wow.
Finally gets it in.
Yeah.
One up, one down for Jed Mendoza. Siya pa lang po ang nakakascore this ball game.
He's testing the defense of Jimenez. He went one-on-one against Jimenez, body to body, and he succeeded that time.
Out to Mangalino. Inside to Eze. Gets stopped by De La Vergen. Pushing the brakes. Pushing the tempo rather. De La Vergen against Coronel. Cross court. Estrella for three. That's down for Darius Estrella.
Yeah, he's a shooter. Itong si Estrella. MVP, Juniors MVP. Itong si Darius Estrella.
Pass inside, deflected. The ball will go back to Perpetual. So checking in right now, back to Jello Razon. Came out in for the first time in this game, as we can see this replay, Redman.
And Jed Mendoza with one-on-one move. Kaya nilabas ngayon si Jimenez because of that defense against Jed Mendoza.
Rebound by JRU, going more aggressive right now on the boards. Mendoza gets doubled. Estrella. Now De La Vergen, pocket three. That's good. MJ De La Vergen.
What a run by the JRU Heavy Bombers. Forced Coach Franco Lim to call a timeout.
Nagising sa katotohanan ang JRU Heavy Bombers after being down, after being outscored 11-0. Timeout naman po si Coach Frankie Lim. Alright, so pangatlong game po ni Edgar Charcos after suffering that minor injury late in the first quarter. Pero tingnan mo naman the first big game of Edgar Charcos against LPU.
Well, it helped a lot yung previous games niya, yung first two games which Coach Frankie played him heavy minutes. So nakuha niya yung rhythm niya. Last game against LPU, tallied 20 points, assisted 6, and he made 2 big steals. Itong si Edgar Charcos.
Actually, hindi naman malaki ang nawala kay Edgar Charcos. 2 games on the sidelines. He's averaging 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists per ball game. Razon right now to Aurin. Gets a screen from Eze. Now back to Charcos. Ito talaga yung depensa sa kanya. Pag nakuha na yung bola, dumodobol. Now to Coronel for 3. Good ball rotation. That's good. AJ Coronel.
That's how dangerous this Alta's team is. Oh, Jen Mendoza.
Pero mukhang friendly fire dito kay Jet Mendoza. It's like, I think, make that Silvares, I think natamaan siya on that box out. Napuruhan.
Ng teammate niya.
But we'll have to check that on the replay. Okay? Right here.
Ay, hindi.
Eze. It's not connected si Eze.
Oh,
Ayun.
yun. May double black eye.
Yun, pagbagsak na natamaan din. Pero,
Pero tigas yan siya, no?
tigas yan si Mendoza.
Fighter yan.
Alright, De La Veren right now against Charcos. With a post.
Oh, nice.
That's good. The powers his way in. Aguilar.
First 2 points against Kibaurin.
2 possession lead ang lamang dito ng Perpetual. Aurin up top. To Charcos. Open. Decides to drive it. Takes it out. Back to Aurin. And now to Coronel for 3. Third triple of the ball game. Knocks it down. AJ Coronel.
Look at those unselfishness. Itong si Kibaurin has that shot. But pumunta siya doon sa kay Coronel who just made 2 triples prior to that shot.
Now Jet Mendoza binawi. Puts it in on that back shot. 22-15, abante ang Perpetual. Aurin now back to Charcos. Lobs it up to Eze, gets fouled down, but he was charged with an offensive foul. Siguro nagkaroon na ng konting precedent on the judgment by the referee pagkatapos ng sikong yun. Holding foul.
Holding foul. Tinawagan ng referee. I think he was locking Silvares or Aguilar inside the paint. That's why he was called for that offensive foul. Hindi nagkakaintindihan yung referees. He called an offensive foul. Okay, now, ayan, nagkausap na sila.
Yun. So just to make it clear, Prince Eze was called for an offensive foul.
I think that's his third turnover in this ball game. Etong si Prince Eze. Nasa first quarter pa lang tayo.
That's true. Third turnover na nga ni Prince Eze. On point. Up top kay Silvares. Balik kay Estrella. Gandang depensa ni Coronel. Gets a pick from Aguilar. Pick and pop. To the short corner, pero traveling ang tinawagan ng kay Silvares.
Itong lineup na to ni Coach Franklin, Kibaurin on a pick and roll between Coronel. Sila yung defenders. Kaya nila mag-switch kasi pareha sila ng size, pareha sila ng quickness.
Razon. Taas, nagharap ng kakampi. Charcos inside to Eze. Lobs it up. Pero natapik turnover by Perpetual. Yun lang, turnovers killing them late in the first. Estrella to the short corner down low to Silvares. Migat Aguilar, wala. Bola, babalik sa JRU.
Physical din kasi talaga itong mga big men ng heavy bombers. I mean, they're not allowing Prince Eze to get that ball easy in that paint. Kaya dinidinay nila lagi yun. Kaya nadami na natatapik.
And don't be deceived by their height. Kahit mas maliit sila kay Prince Eze, tigas yan.
Mukhang solid sila kasi hindi sila nagpa-back down against the physicality of Prince Eze.
AJ Coronel gets a warm of applause sa kanyang bench as Peralta checks in the ballgame for Coronel, pero offensive foul ang tatawagan kay JR Aguilar.
Ito naman si Jello Rizal. He's not afraid to mix it up inside. He's a very physical player. Although hindi mo makikita sa physical na anyo niya, but he's a rebounding guard. Itong si Rizal.
Aurin, the former heavy bomber, gets fouled on the way up.
May natamaan na naman si Prince Eze. Ito si Darius Estrella, yung victim niya ngayon. But alam natin, he's not doing that intentionally. Pero yung haba niya kasi talagang matatamaan ka talaga.
Baga sa haba, pag-ikot niya, yung siko, yun na pala yung mukha. Smaller players.
Yes.
Diba? Hindi naman nakasalanan yun. Pero Aurin ang misses on that first try sa free throw line. Nag-high school sa SFAX. Abacoor, Kim Aurin, former JRU heavy bomber. Now with the Perpetual help Altas, abante sa 8 ang Perpetual. 2-for-1 possession ang pwedeng gawin dito ng JRU. Doaning the point, ito si De La Veren. Silvares sa taas. Hands it up to Mendoza, pero offensive foul. We've seen so many offensive fouls, Renren.
Oo, grabe naman yung pick talaga eh. Kahit naka-establish siya doon, talagang tatawagan mo. Ang lakas eh. Coronel, 15 points already. 6 for 6 from the field and has 4 rebounds.
Grabe. Pang ano na yun eh, pang buong game na.
Oh.
Pero AJ,
Kota na.
Pero AJ Coronel, 3 triples to add to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so checking in the ball game right now is Justin Padua. Charcos, 3 seconds difference between the game clocks against De La Bergen. Razon, spin move, hands it off. Good intentions nonetheless, pero babalik sa Perpetual ang bola with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound. To Eze sa taas. Eze, jump shot. Clear as daylight. Within. Rebound ni De La Bergen. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. De La Bergen wants to set something up. De La Bergen with that deception move. De La Bergen, masyado matagal. He doesn't know it, but he has to take it. Yung naubusan ng oras ang JRU Heavy Bombers. Well, after being down by 11-0, ngayon medyo nakabawi sila ng konti as this guy, you mentioned, Renren, AJ Coronel, has 15 points, tying the total output of JRU in the first quarter. It was just until that 3-point shot na lamang na ng 13 points ang Perpetual kung saan nakuha yun ni Jed Mendoza, pero also Doris Estrella adding to that 3-point party. AJ Coronel 3 out of 3 from the field. Abante po ang Perpetual help by 8 points, 23-15 pagkatapos ng first quarter. Magbabalik po kami dito sa SNA.